Hi, I'm Paul from Paul Thompson Events, a local Suffolk-based caterer and preferred caterer for Worsted Park. Today I am going to do a couple of recipes to hopefully make Christmas dinner super tasty and super easy. The first is a port, tangerine and cranberry sauce. We're going to be using frozen raspberries, port, tangerines and just caster sugar. Oh, I do need to...
Go for it.
Is that okay? This is super easy. It's a one pot wonder. So we just put 150 grams of caster sugar into a pan with 150 mils of port, ,200 grams of frozen cranberries, and then the juice and zest of 2 tangerines.
Can that be any kind of port, Paul?
It can be any port. I'm using ruby port, which is just a little bit sweet and nice and rich, just to give it a good depth of colour and flavour. And then all we're going to do is pop the sauce with everything in onto the heat and just cook it until it goes nice and sweet and dark and sticky. And then we can just season up with a bit of salt and pepper. Cool. That goes on the heat and will take about 5, 6, 7 minutes. Brilliant.
Super.
Cool. Okay, the next recipe we're going to do is a Christmas stuffing recipe. This one uses sausage meat. This is just a standard seasoned sausage meat, cooked chestnuts, some fresh sage, an egg, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper and some butternut squash. Now with the butternut squash I have just diced it, probably centimetre cubes, and just lightly roasted in the oven for 15-20 minutes just to soften up. And again with this, super easy, we just pop everything into a bowl. So in goes the sausage meat, 1 egg, 50 grams of fresh breadcrumbs, the butternut squash, and then some sage leaves. Probably need about 5 or 6 sage leaves, which will just run a knife through very quickly. And the chestnuts, these are just bought, pre-cooked, shelled, super easy. And they can be crushed a little bit as they come out of the bag. Oops. Great, and then we just mix all that up together. And we pop into an oven-proof dish. Really great colours on this. with the squash and the sage, nice and rough, and then we'll just pop that in the oven for about 45 minutes at 180 degrees. Great, so the pork tangerine and cranberry sauce has been on the heat for about 10-15 minutes now, and I don't know if you can see in the pan, but the liquid is reduced and we've got a nice sticky, if I pour it into here we might be able to see a bit better, a nice sticky shine to the sauce.
Zoom in on that a little bit. Lovely.
Great.
And how long will that keep for, Paul?
If we pop it into a flip top lid kilner jar or a jam jar, we can pop that in the fridge for a good month. So it can be made well ahead of time, and just gives that extra bit of specialness to your Christmas dinner.
Super duper. Thank you very much.
Great. We're just waiting on the stuffing to cook, and then we'll have a look at that. So the squash, sage and chestnut stuffing has been in the oven about 40 minutes and should be about there. As you can see, it's got a really great colour, nice and golden and crispy and delicious.
And again, Paul, if you made that in advance, how long would that keep for before you had to cook it? If you were making it sort of a couple of days before, would that work?
That would be fine. I think anything up to about 4 days before Christmas, you could make it, get it in the tray and just pop it in the fridge ready to cook on the day. Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you. So I'm Paul again, and if you need any details for catering, paulthompsonevents.co.uk.
Brilliant, Paul. Thank you very much.